In the world of set pieces, one name keeps echoing around the Premier League: Arsenal. But this isn't luck, it's science, strategy, and the genius of a man you constantly see on the touchline. When Nicolas Jover joined Arsenal in 2021, few would have guessed he'd become a cult figure in North London, a set-piece coach with a mural, unheard of, but results don't lie. Since the appointment of set-piece coach Nicolas Jover, Arsenal dominance from corners has been evident. They have scored more goals from corners and set pieces than any team in the Premier League, with 55 goals from corners and 68 goals from set pieces. Jover's blueprint has been clear. In-swingers dominate. In his first 2 seasons, over 70% of Arsenal's corners curved into the danger zone. Last season, that figure jumped to 82.9%, which helped equal their record for headed goals in the league season, and then 91.6% in their first 31 matches this term. Just 10 out of 202 corners were taken short until that point this year. But then a tactical curveball. Arsenal, once predictable, suddenly started playing short. In their previous games at home to Brentford and away to Ipswich, Arsenal opted for 15 short corners from 25, resulting in 2 goals on their visit to Ipswich. Additionally, the change in tactics from corners was noticeable in their 1-1 draw versus Brentford. 6 of their 10 first-half corners were played short. This time they had Rice playing the ball short to Martinelli on the edge of the Brentford box to change the angle of the cross to the back post. Partey met the cross, but his header was calmly chested back to goalkeeper Mike Flecken by Christian Norgard. Nwaneri gets involved next, a classic Rondo style. Ball played centrally to Jorginho before Martinelli. Layoff to Zinchenko in space. Zinchenko back to Jorginho. The idea was to get a ground pass from Jorginho into Nwaneri inside the box, but it was cut out. Martinelli was free with a run in behind if the ball went through. A week later, away at Ipswich, Arsenal doubled down, with Martin Odegaard coming short to give Rice an option, only to be followed by Joe Thomas. A 2v1 quickly became a 4v2 with Martinelli and Zinchenko's involvement, and they used the blind side to fashion a shot for Odegaard, whose effort was parried away behind. Their next 2 corners came within 30 seconds and both sought out Martinelli. First corner was recycled from the left to the right, back again, but the Brazilian forward's movement meant he could be found running in behind before having a cross blocked. Next, Odegaard split 2 approaching defenders with an outside the boot pass for Martinelli to have a shot. Not even 5 minutes of the second half had been played and Arsenal were toying with their opponents. Their next corner came 20 minutes later, and it was time for a different setup. Now Leandro Trossard joined the 4v2 out wide. With Odegaard running in behind, he was easy for Rice to find in the pocket before having a cross blocked. Arsenal's third goal came from a quick thinking by Rice, tapping the next corner into Odegaard before getting the return pass. Once again, Trossard was well positioned for Rice to find him just behind 2 Ipswich defenders. He then did well, faking to shoot, to create an extra yard of space before scoring his second nutmeg goal of the game. Execution improved, options multiplied, results clinical. Late on, Nwaneri gets his turn. The 18-year-old was given more chances to practice his own short corners, and his goal came from a similar routine to the example shown against Brentford. Once again, the ball was placed central to the edge of the box and then passed back towards the right. Zinchenko had 3 passing options compared with Jorginho's 2 against 11-man Brentford: Odegaard, Nwaneri and Kieran Tierney. Finding Nwaneri, the youngster quickly found his area of the box before his on-target shot was deflected in. 2 months ago, Arsenal couldn't score from a corner. The issue? Execution, not delivery. Now, the routines are unpredictable, goals are flowing again. That's why Arsenal remain the kings of corner, now with a twist.
Take the yards!